The text message blinked on Amelia's phone at 3:17 a.m. "I'm under your bed." Amelia bolted upright, heart hammering against her ribs. She lived alone in a small, second-floor apartment. There was no one who should be under her bed. She fumbled for the lamp switch, her hands shaking so violently it took several tries. The small pool of light revealed nothing but dust bunnies and the forgotten slippers she'd been meaning to retrieve. She held her breath, straining to hear anything over the frantic thumping of her own pulse. Silence. "Probably a wrong number," she whispered, trying to calm herself. But the unease lingered, a cold knot in her stomach. She locked her bedroom door, just in case. Hours crawled by, each creak of the old building sending shivers down her spine. She finally drifted into a fitful sleep, only to be jolted awake by another text at 6:03 a.m. "Did you sleep well?" This time, terror seized her. This wasn't a prank. Someone knew she was alone, knew she was in her apartment. She didn't reply. She grabbed her phone and quietly slipped out of bed, intending to flee to a neighbor's. As she reached the door, another text arrived, the notification tone shrill in the silent room. "Don't you want to see my face?" Amelia froze, her hand hovering over the doorknob. A primal fear rooted her to the spot. She backed away slowly, her gaze sweeping the room, searching for any sign of intrusion. The windows were locked. The door was locked. How? Her phone buzzed again. This time it wasn't a text message. It was a picture. Her own bedroom, taken from the corner near her closet. In the foreground, just visible beneath the edge of her bedskirt, was a pale, slender hand with unnaturally long fingers. Amelia's breath hitched. She wanted to scream, but no sound would come. She stared at the picture, her mind reeling. This couldn't be real. Then she heard it. A soft scraping sound coming from under her bed. Slowly, agonizingly slowly, she knelt down, her eyes fixed on the darkness beneath the bedframe. The scraping stopped. Silence. Then two eyes opened in the darkness. They weren't human eyes. They were wide, black, and glistening, reflecting the faint light from her phone like polished obsidian. They stared directly at her, filled with an ancient, knowing malevolence. A grin began to spread across a pale face that emerged from the shadows. It was a wide, impossibly wide grin, filled with rows upon rows of needle-sharp teeth. A voice, raspy and wet, whispered from the darkness. "We have so much to talk about." Amelia finally found her voice, a strangled, terrified shriek that was immediately cut short as a cold, skeletal hand shot out from under the bed and clamped over her mouth. The last thing Amelia saw, before the darkness consumed her, was the widening of those black, bottomless eyes and the anticipation in that horrifying, silent grin. Her phone lay abandoned on the floor, the screen still displaying the picture of the hand beneath the bed. Hours later, a new text message arrived, unsent, in the draft folder. "You're much quieter now.